Hi everybody. So how many of you have given thought to getting the gastric pacer for your gastroparesis? I'll give you a few minutes to think about it and I'll be right back. Hey everybody. So I have had the gastric stimulator since July the 17th of this year. I had the permanent one. I had the temporary last year, and it only lasted 5 days. And then you go in and you have it removed. But before all of this, you had to become a candidate for the GI motility clinic. And with that being said, once you get there, you have to do a run of tests before any doctors, surgeons, or hospitals will touch you. And then you get your approval for your temporary, which lasts 5 days. And they do the test, and then they see from the beginning to end of the temporary test. I was at 82% of holding my food before the temporary. With the temporary still in, I was at 30% after 4 hours, and after the 4 hours, a normal person's stomach empties out 10% to 0. That's what the regular stomach, a normal stomach. Then I went for my permanent one. July 17th, I think. I just said it. But anyway, and I've had 2 raises on it, and I've still had some. I still have had some flares, but I was told that would happen. My stomach has told me, no, you can't have any meat. I've had to quit eating meat. I changed my diet to veggies, vegan diet, plant-based vegan diet. And the thing is that right now, I'm not eating any vegetables. I'm not eating anything. I'm eating oatmeal, of all things, because it has a lot of fiber in it. So a lot of people with gastroparesis or Crohn's disease have a hard time digesting it, because it is a lot of fiber. And when I do, I eat like a half a cup to a third of a cup, and the only fat that I get is from the butter. I get a tablespoon in each one, and then I make it sweet, so I put like a tablespoon in it, and that's my calories. And I'm not hungry, and I've eaten and got sick. I've eaten and had to spit out my food because I couldn't even chew it. I don't want it. So I'm not going to tell people not to do it. I'm just not. For me, it's not. It has helped me. It's not as life-changing as having an ileostomy. It's not had the same effect as having finally gotten my hydration backpack finally, but it has certainly given me more decent days. I'm not going to say good days, decent days than before. I still have a lot of problems at night. But You know, they tell you, and it's a humanitarian device, and I personally am not upset that I did it. You don't know if anything's gonna happen and help you if you don't do it. If it was my daughter, and I watch her closely because I see some of the same things happening with her that happened to me at her age, and you know, even when she was a child, a little girl, I see a lot, and I've told her to make sure that her doctor watches her and knows what to look for, because I want her to get diagnosed early if she has it. So, if it was my daughter, yes, I would tell her to. And so I guess since that's how I feel about it, using my daughter as a would I do it? Yes. Then I wouldn't feel a bit different in telling any stranger to do it. And you just kind of have to work with your insurance. And just know that it is not a cure. There is no cure for gastroparesis. And I have seen that on YouTube, that there is a cure for gastroparesis, and there isn't. There is no powder that's going to make you be cured. There is no, there's no oils that's going to cure you. You might find some, you know, like people like talk a lot about lavender oil, that you put out. I don't know if you burn it or how you use it, but I've heard a lot of good things about lavender oil, how it helps you relax and all that. And you know, if that works for you, then do it. My daughter was talking about on Facebook about some kind of lavender or some kind of oils, and so you know, I'm not gonna doubt anybody that says, you know, I know that stuff can be relaxing. So I mean, if you feel like that this is something that might work, I mean, just go have the test ran and see where you're at, and then be like, if you're not feeling that happy about it, then go have the test done and try for the temporary. And after you have the temporary and you have that test done and you see a good change, then do it. Now, I'm not one to tell you not to, because you know, yeah, I still have nausea. It's not as bad as it used to be, but now there are days that it just knocks me for a loop. And but because I do have Crohn's disease, it helps it. I think they're hand in hand together, at war with my body. But I have some playlists that I am going to be posting in the description. And I think actually that you will find it more informational than me sitting here and talking to you about it. Because this is me going through this at the time. So I'm going to end this here, and I'm going to let you start up those videos, because I think those are more informative than me sitting here and talking to you about it. So you guys have a good day, have a good night, and let me know if that helped you.